In this video, we are going to be talking about the lessons we have learned implementing data mesh in the last 5 years or so. All those implementations have given us a good understanding of what should we do and what should we not be doing in data mesh implementations. When we start doing data mesh implementations, many a times the first data products have good quality and stuff. But the lesson we have learned is over a period of time, as we start doing more data products, we should not let the quality of those data from the data products decline over a period of time. What happens is when the quality declines of the data products, people usage of the data products also declines, and we should be very diligent about not letting the data quality decline over a period of time of the data products that the mesh is producing. The biggest thing we need to unlearn is the desire to centralize things. The centralization of the architecture, centralization of control, and a bunch of these things have to be unlearned because they become single point of bottlenecks. They block your developer teams, the data product teams, and all this centralization tends to slow down the team. One of the lessons we have learned is when implementing data mesh patterns is the desire or the need to measure how the data mesh is being adopted. Without good measurements, you'll never know if the uptake or the usage of the data mesh and the data products has been taken up by the organization. And without good measurements, you cannot really sense the usage of the data mesh in the organization. So measurement is a lesson that we have learned. You should start measuring as soon as possible. The fourth lesson that we have learned is the bottom-up approach is well and good, but data mesh is a lot of cultural change, process change, and all those things. So that's why top-down buy-in is also important, because this is not just about technology, but this is about people and processes also. Some of these changes can be only brought about by top-down buy-in of the data mesh concept. The fifth lesson we have learned is having good platform that we work on in the beginning of the data mesh journey is important because it introduces a lot of standardized way of usages of the data assets, the standardized way of doing things for the data product teams, and a bunch of data governance processes and things like that. So platform thinking from the beginning really helps the data mesh adoption. When you start implementing data mesh, it is important to put some measuring factors or KPIs for the data mesh itself, like how many users are using your data products, how much time does it take for the users to get to the data that they desire, the discovery of the data, and a bunch of these kinds of factors. Because it is important to measure the actual usage of the data mesh itself. Without that, it is hard to proclaim success if you're not measuring how the data mesh is being used.